making power point off at turn 4. We're there, we're green, and we are racing at Ransomville. Field charges up into turns number 1 and 2, and up to the high side goes Matt Williamson. He'll have the advantage. Oh, contact there between Britton and Lindbergh. Backstretch we go, and it's going to be DIRTcar shooting by to the inside. Through turns number 3 and 4, Williamson leads the charge. Battle for second is on. Billy DIRTcar to the inside of Britton. Britton holds him off at the line.
Batman holding off the Franklin Flyer, going down into turn at number 1 and 2, and a battle for fourth as well. Lindbergh and Matt Shepard. They work off the corner down the back straightaway. Superman's up to the 4 spot, and he's going to bring Adam Pearson with him down low. Friesen and McLaughlin working the top behind him as they work off.
So the 88 of Matt Williamson works the bottom of the speedway through turns 3 and 4, and he is about a straightaway behind slower traffic. So that is coming. Battle now starting to pick up for position number 2, as here comes the 91 of DIRTcar. DIRTcar dives to the inside of Britton. Side by side off at turn number 2. Britton, the rider racing 21A, too strong right now for Billy DIRTcar.
Field back into turn number 3, and DIRTcar's going to try it again on the outside this time. Will he pull it to even terms off turn number 4? Answer that, no. Britton will hold him off by the car length. They're into turn number 1. Now DIRTcar heads down to the bottom. Britton will ride the top of the speedway. Britton once again to launch off the corner with those two battling. Superman is reeled in, both of them, as Williamson will approach lap traffic here in a couple of circuits.
Off at turn number 4, DIRTcar, huge run that time off the top side, pulled to the back bumper of the 21A into 1 and 2. DIRTcar again tries to work the Uke tires on the bottom of the speedway. Britton just a tick better that time off the top into 3 and 4. DIRTcar will utilize that outside lane. Oh, Britton slides up, closes the door on Billy DIRTcar. He'll make it a car length now, separating positions number 2 and 3, but DIRTcar's not done. He'll go back to work one more time on the bottom. Off at 2, Peter Britton now 2 car lengths over Billy DIRTcar.
11 to field is back traffic. We got Marcus Dinkins around in turn 2. Caution lights are on for the first time tonight. The Leaf Raceway 17 of Marcus Dinkins just got loose down low on the bottom of the racetrack.
Through turns 3 and 4, green lights come on. We are back underway with Williamson on the outside, and as I predicted, Shepard liked the top groove. He's on the outside of DIRTcar as they go into turns 1 and 2. Side by side off the turn, Williamson to the lead and maintains that advantage over Peter Britton. Now Matt Shepard jumps around DIRTcar. He'll take over position number 3 for the moment. DIRTcar looking to rally and regroup on the inside off at turn 4. Not enough. Shepard now on the podium.
Shepard on the podium, but I don't think Superman's done yet. He's looking to the inside of Batman. They work off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's still Britton ahead of Shepard. They work into turn number 3. Shepard also looking to become a 3-time winner of the Summer Nationals, as he'll look for the 2 spot underneath Peter Britton. Britton will slam the door shut as they almost rub rails back into 1.
Into turns number 1 and 2, Shepard dives down low. That bottom groove starting to pick up the pace a little bit here off at turn number 2. We've seen the top be dominant here early on, and now Shepard is making that bottom go. Britton keeps it up on the top side, wound up, and now the 91 of DIRTcar starting to close in on Shepard. So Shepard working on Britton, trying a different lane here on the racetrack on the bottom, and that's allowing DIRTcar to stay close as they exit turn 2 and onto the back straightaway. So let's see what Shepard does here. Britton this time goes to the middle lane, and now that opens the door for Matt Shepard on the top side. Britton and Shepard just cannot get rid of one another. Britton is doing all he can to hold off the 9S of Matt Shepard into turns number 3 and 4. Now we've got caution on the speedway car slow here on the front stretch. That is the Jeremy Smith Racing, Smith Site Development number 12 of Darren Smith. So Smith off the pace, caution lights are on here with 22 laps showing complete on the lap counter. Off at turn number 4, we're at the VP Race Fuels making power point. We're back to green. Britton gets a great restart this time. He hangs with the 88 of Williamson. Off at turn number 2, Williamson a tick stronger, tick better that time, able to hold off the challenge from the Batman. But Peter Britton not going away. Britton works the bottom through turns number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, behind them, Billy DIRTcar rallies around the outside to get by the 9S of Matt Shepard, and here comes Stuart Friesen. Friesen now into the top 5 with the number 44 and working the high lane off at 2 as DIRTcar and Shepard tangle here into turn number 3. Off at turn number 4, we're at the VP Race Fuels making power point. We're back to green. Britton gets a great restart this time. He hangs with the 88 of Williamson. Off at turn number 2, Williamson a tick stronger, tick better that time, able to hold off the challenge from the Batman. But Peter Britton not going away. Britton works the bottom through turns number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, behind them, Billy DIRTcar rallies around the outside to get by the 9S of Matt Shepard, and here comes Stuart Friesen. Friesen now into the top 5 with the number 44 and working the high lane off at 2 as DIRTcar and Shepard tangle here into turn number 3. So we'll stay clean and green here as Johnson pulls off the racetrack. Shepard again takes a look to the inside. Is the bottom starting to come in? Shepard gets the run. He'll pull even with Billy Decker on the backstretch. Into 3 and 4 now. Matt Shepard drifts up through the middle. Decker keeps it up on the high side. Off of turn number 4, Shepard is there. Shepard oh so close to taking away spot number 3. Into turns number 1 and 2. Shepard again dives low. Decker, much better exit this time, but Shepard again gets the run. They're even now as they work into corners number 3 and 4. Matt Shepard looking for a podium spot off of turn number 4. This time I think he's going to get it done at the line. Too close to call. Looking at the transponders, we'll say Billy Decker's got it by a whisker that time.
A whisker indeed for Billy Decker, but this time Shepard might clear him down the back straightaway, but they got to use St. Savor in the pick. So we'll see where Shepard's got to go. He's got to move up at least the middle of the racetrack, and he will stop the momentum for now. Decker still third, Shepard fourth, Friesen in fifth, as Peter Britton had a tough time getting around Paul St. Savor, but the yellow lights are coming on one more time for J.F. Corrieville, who is slowing on the back straightaway in the Grinder Steakhouse 90-60.
Matt Williamson on the throttle. Everybody else does the same, and we are green off of turn number 4. And again, good restart there by Shepard. Into turns 1 and 2. Peter Britton through the middle. He'll follow Matt Williamson. And how about Lindbergh? Lindbergh rocketing around the top side. Another guy coming with him, the 25 of Eric Rudolph. Rudolph now to the outside of Stuart Friesen as they go into 3 and 4.
They work off the corner, the fire starter and Stu working off the turn. Gary Lindbergh will take fourth away from Billy Decker by that front Nerf bar going into turn number 1. And Rudy is up to 6th, the 2013 winner of the Summer Nationals. He is the last Ransomville regular to win the big show. Can he do it tonight? But he's got tough company behind him as he's going after Decker as Lindbergh will work the outside off turn 4.
Yeah, Lindbergh keeps it up on the top side.
Adam Pearson and Pete McNell has reeled in both of them. Mr. Smallblock will start to turn up the wick just behind him in that battle for the top 10 run, possibly for McNell. As Marcus Dinkins once again slowing on the back straightaway, but we'll keep on going. No, we won't. Caution lights are back on.
The Batman looking to go, catch a launch here off of turn number 4. Green lights come back on, and we're back underway, and Britton gets a good start. Williamson a tick stronger into turn number 1. Can Britton make something happen here? And here comes Matt Shepard all the way down to the bottom, and look at Gary Lindbergh roll the outside. Gary Lindbergh in the number 37 jumping up to the 3 spot. Through turns 3 and 4, it is all Matt Williamson. Off at turn 4, he'll lead the way. Peter Britton better be careful, though, as Lindbergh closing in on him. Now Shepard dives low. Great battle for position number 3.
Shepard down low, Lindbergh up high, and Lindbergh will clear him off turn number 2. Third place goes back to the Sittler Racing 37S of Lindbergh, but Shepard's going to drive it in a little deeper that time into the corner. Billy Decker lurking right behind in 5th. A Farney will show him the white flag. The final lap in the 37th running of these Summer Nationals will start right now for the Buzz Chew Racing 88 of Money Matt Williamson. Current Ransomville points leader in search of a second straight divisional title, but the reigning champs finally going to get one at home.
Off of turn number 4, Money Matt, no place like home. He takes your Super Dirt Car Series win. Peter Britton second, Gary Lindbergh third, Matt Shepard, Eric Rudolph, the top 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Summer National Super Dirt Car winner, Mighty Matt Williamson.
Yeah, this is a big race, a lot of history, and you know we've ran second to Stu here, you know, in this race, and we've been good in it. Just we haven't capitalized. Last year we got a flat tire. I just can't say enough about my guys. We've been struggling. That's no secret. And with this car, we work hard. We work probably Spot works harder than anybody on any car, and that I drive for. And it's you know tough not giving them the results they deserve because they deserve to be here every night. So I really got to thank Buzz and Brian and the whole family. I mean, without this ride, I wouldn't be able to follow the series, and I got to thank them for that. It obviously with redraw went our way. It doesn't happen very often, but we'll take it when we can get them. The tough part about starting on the pole is if you don't drive a perfect race, you're probably gonna back up, and that's not what we wanted to do tonight. So nice to win at home. I'm glad we got to race today. The rain was scary there for a little bit. I wouldn't have minded some rain on lap 40, but thankfully we got it done. I'm excited to come back here, get the championship them guys deserve, and we've had a good car here all year. I love coming here. The racetrack's been really good this year. This is probably one of the few that we go to on the series that you need a big block at a smaller place. So it was cool to come here yesterday and actually use the power, and hopefully the fans got to see, you know, real big block racing as opposed to going into some places that are slippery and hot laps and you don't really get to touch the throttle. So it's pretty cool.